too, but I got this one as close as I could.
Now, you take the skin off and you dry the skin?
No, it's going through a tanning process, and it's put on wet. The skin is put on in an extremely wet condition, and we glue it and nail it to the form. And every place that has a muscle, you see the shoulder here, and it's, you can see the muscle in here. We have to put a paper down and then nail, just to hold it down there until it's dried. Because when they dry, they will shrink away if you don't. And you see all these little folds and everything have to be specially set. And
well, I guess there's a rod through the tail.
The tail is a little different. I have to put my own wire. It's a heavy wire. I stick it up in a drill hole and put it up in there and glue it in. And then I build the tail by wrapping excelsior and string all along the wire to the right size and dimensions of the tail, and then you just sew it up to fit, and then bend it in place, whatever position you want the tail. Of course, while it's dry, mention something that he would like to leave a line rug, and I suggested, well, suppose we do a life-size mount instead, and so he thought that would be a little more appropriate, and I come up with the idea of the rattlesnake after one of my buddies at work, Bobby Butts, come in and told me that, hey, there's a snake out there on the road. Do you want it? And I said, sure, let's go get it. We went up there. The car had run over the snake and just hit it one time with one wheel, I guess. And it's laying out on the road, and so we picked it up and brought it in. That snake measures 49 inches long, and it's a pretty fat one too. But we thought we'd like to put it on a stand together, and what we have, the line has come up on a snake, and he's backing off. He's not really trying to crouch and attack him. He's got better sense than that, so he's backing off, and the snake's kind of warning him not to come any closer. He really don't want to eat that line, so he's just telling him, well, don't come any closer, and so the line's backing up, and so I thought that would make a nice display for the range for people to see the line and get a little closer view to the rattlesnake. That's probably as close as they want to get to any of them. So, General, that's
Could you run from the podium, sir? I might sit there.
Okay. Well, first of all, Tom, let me say thank you.
Yes, sir.
You did a beautiful job on that, and we appreciate that very much. Well, it would be great if within our museum here that we try to put some of the beautiful animals that are also our fellow residents here on White Sands Missile Range. And the first guest that we got was the oryx, and then the fishing game gave us a bighorn. And at that time I said, gosh, it'd be great to have a lion, because they're certainly a native here and a fellow resident on the range. And that's how the idea got started. Now, Tom Davis has been most generous. While I'm giving this to the museum, he has done a great deal, far over and beyond what he's charged, and I certainly appreciate that. But I think that it's a wonderful legacy, Tom, that both you and I are leaving to this museum, and that is this lion as well as the rattlesnake, who are natives here. And of course, they both are natives. The lion was taken up in Rob Cox's ranch area, and the rattlesnake was taken up just off the range here, on Highway 70, which runs through the range. So they are both very much a native of White Sands Missile Range, and I think that's something that all those people who will come to the museum in the years to come, and you've captured it in a beautiful setting. And so I think that that's something that those who will come after us, Tom, after you and I are long gone, will still be able to enjoy your work, and I appreciate it. On behalf of all of us at White Sands Missile Range, I thank you for your dedication to this effort. Those of you who know me know that I have felt very strongly about the importance of preserving the White Sands wildlife. I think it's a national heritage and an asset. And we're blessed here at White Sands in having a large area that's basically returned to its native habitat, where these gorgeous, wonderful animals can live pretty much as they've always lived for centuries. And I think that it's also part of our responsibility to protect and preserve these species for all those who will come after us. And since not everybody is privileged to be able to go out and see a lion or a rattlesnake up that close that you want to even, and some of the other animals here in our White Sands Museum, people will be able to come and see what those gorgeous creatures look like. And certainly this will be a major addition, and I'm just delighted to have it, and I'm delighted to be able to do that. And my charge to all those who come after me is very simple, that we all together must do everything that we can to protect and preserve these, because they, like all the other marvelous things that we do at White Sands, they are also a national asset, and they're a heritage. And if we don't save them, one day we won't have them. And once they're gone, we can never, ever get them back again. So, again, thank you, Tom, for your tremendous work on this, and I appreciate it very much. And I know all those who come after us will appreciate it even more. And I hope that everybody comes up here and takes a look at that. It's gorgeous. And Rob, thank you, too, for providing the line. Thank you.
Okay, Sandy, you're good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Captured for posterity. Smile, Ray. Oh, Basil always
Okay.
even smile.
That's okay.
Done?
Did you get Rob Cox in the background?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're rolling.
We'll do another one.
It's okay. I'll just come around here.
Really beautiful, Tom. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Really beautiful.
Okay, could you scoot over? There you go.
Yeah, you're good. You're going.
I recommend it would be better behind the animal instead of in front.
I agree. We're going to go.
Okay, Sandra, you're going.
Please. Get this shot too, Sandy. If you don't get sound, don't worry about
I'll
it.
just
That's
let
how we don't have to be shaking hands. Here,
No.
There you go.
Just looking like this.
Page one's rolling. You want me to let you know? Or do you want to just see that I'm sitting here watching and it's going?
Now, you're gonna use
You're gonna
the
monitor the
shotgun one
sound.
for, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're monitoring sound,
Okay.
so
And you're also holding the mic and monitoring,
when I speak in the call,
Excuse me, Jeff?
I say
If I didn't get it.
pause, I say pause.
That'd be some good cover. Yeah, good stuff.
Rattlesnake. Yeah, that's a good cut, Sandy. I'm sure they'll cut it in.
Oh, I see some. I don't know if you said it. I didn't realize you had. Really, really
Nice and close on the snake once since you're on a tripod, too. That's good, Sandy. Real good. Bill Meade can put some words over there. You look pretty bad through the camera, Bill.
What did they do with the inside?
Ate it.
Really?
No.
I don't know any better, so I'm gonna believe you.
He was pretty bad when
Oh, that's good. Real close.
when I got him. He'd been laying in the sun for a couple hours, so the meat was pretty bad. It smelled pretty bad.
Because you don't eat that kind of
I don't, but somebody else does.
Yeah, you do, Sandy. It's like chicken.
That's what they're telling.
Not if you eat another one, you don't always know, so you don't know.
If anybody wants some, I've got some at home and I can get them out.
A little bit until it's dried the way you want it. And then the last thing is painting. Everything has to be I think